Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I just quickly want to talk about something very, very important. And I hope this message actually benefits someone out there. One of the mistakes I used to make was underestimating the holy books, the Holy Bible, right? I just felt it was strictly for Christians. I had no business with it. I mean, y'all should be there reading your thing and doing your thing. I felt business books were the better books to read. But, until I started my fasting journey, I realized if the holy books are the highest, it's the highest read book in the world. Like, I'm talking the way Christians push for people to read these books. Like this book have existed from the ends of time, from the beginning of time to this very moment. Then there is something in there that I should be reading. There's something in there that I should know. Like, let's keep religion aside for a bit because I was stuck in believing that it was just a religious book. Guys, it's not a religious book. These are core truths in there that if you can understand them, even if you don't go to church, you can understand them. It's going to do a whole lot for you out here because out here, if you don't know stuff, you really cannot survive. I think one of the ways I was able to even eradicate fear from my life is reading the Bible. Honestly, I'm talking fear, not the type where they tell you, that you shouldn't have fear. No, I'm talking deep rooted fears. Fears you can never tell anybody. I don't know about you, but there are some things I don't share with certain people. But in reading the Bible, I've been able to figure out my fears and resolve it. Like one of the favorite passage for me in the holy books is 2 Timothy 1 7. It says, He has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. That scripture overwhelms me every time. And guess what? Now, the best way to eradicate that fear is to memorize that scripture. And each time I'm talking, even if I had fear thoughts come to me a million times in a day, I literally use that scripture to back up to make sure that I don't fall short. Like, for instance, if I was going to a place and I had the fear that something wrong was going to happen, right? I quickly would just rehearse that scripture. I would go, He has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. And instantly, I find that that fear just disappears. And second to that, I actually light candles, but if I don't have my candles close by, I just use that as my tool in my arsenal. And I think that's one of the very good things about the Bible because sometimes, like people that don't know, if it were before, I would just wallow in my fear and, be fighting with it, struggling with it. But now I use the Bible scriptures and passages to just mentally wage war against certain thoughts I don't like. Like if I was having a thought of lack, right now I have a scripture I can use quickly to like wage war against that thought. I can go to the book of Psalms. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. You spirit of lack, go fuck yourself. Get out from here. I don't want to have you again. Don't ever come here. And guess what? Those thoughts never cross by. And I think this is one of the beautiful things about the Bible, fasting and reading the Bible. It helps you to a lot of people come to this truth until they are 40 or 50, which is pretty late. But if, as a youngest person, you come to this truth at the age of 18 or before you turn 18, you don't even know what that means. It means you have a long way to go and your life is going to be so beautiful. So yeah, I think this is one of the ways one can counter, any situation, especially fear. Fear is something that grips a whole lot of people in this world. And if you want to eradicate fear forever from your life, I think the Bible is the best thing to embrace and use it. I mean, there's no way you'd be done reading the Bible that you'll remain the same. It doesn't matter. I used to see it as a religious book, but guys, I encourage you to read it. It's not a religious book, it's a book that opens your insight. It reveals a whole lot to you. And if you've been in the dark like I used to be, please wake up, run and go and look for that thing and read. Like I'm talking, I have a friend who reads the Bible on highness. Like he literally smokes and read it. And that guy is like the wisest guy I've seen in my life. And he doesn't attend church, but he has a whole lot of money than most religious folks have seen. So it's not about religion or church. It's just if a book has been spoken about since the beginning of time, why won't you try and read it? Why? Why not? So go and pick that book today. I don't know if you're wherever you're listening to me from, go and pick it up today and read. Just read it, and as you're reading it, tell God to take the religion perspective out of it. Guilt. Some people read the Bible with guilt. Do not read the Bible with guilt. Read it and say a prayer for perfect understanding on how to move in this world.